Hey fellow 126 shooters. So I watched Matt's video, both of Matt's videos now, and I watched Ken's video on how they both re-spool their 35mm film onto 126 into 126 cartridges. I think I'm ready to give it a go. Why am I doing it live? Well, so that you can see when I screw it up. So I'm going to do a dummy roll of 35mm true print. It's in this little bag, never been used. I'm going to sacrifice this as a test because, let's be honest, I ain't going to shoot this stuff. It's probably 1990 odd vintage. Doesn't actually say on it, I don't think. Nah, who cares? So I don't know how much talking I'm going to be doing, so you're welcome just to follow along if you want. Shout at me if you like, if you see that I'm about to do something silly. So from what I understand, snip the end of the leader, like so. And then this is the two halves of my cartridge. This is the I want to keep saying roll, but the cartridge of Verachrome pan that I shot with actually fairly decent results last weekend. I saved the cartridge, as everyone has been saying, to get them open they just need a little rock. I think they're heat sealed, and then if you're careful you should be able to get them apart like that. I say this like I know what I'm doing. I really don't. This is literally the first time I've tried this. So here's my backing paper. Still attached to the spool with the original tape, and on the advice of Matt and Ken, put a little bit of tape just there where the original tape came off, but I can see where the paper is sort of snagged slightly. That's roughly where it is. Following the sprockets all the way down to there. Don't know if you can see that. I figured I'd just run it a little bit further than that, take it just a little bit past the sprockets. So this is probably where I shut up now and just start practicing, I guess. So roll that up a little bit until we reach the tape. Let me get this. And that's just unrolled. Lovely. I suppose you should really line that up as best as you can. And stick that on. Probably doing this wrong. There we go. So this. Oh yeah, because we don't need to roll off of this again, don't we? So, moment of truth. Do I want to sacrifice this film? Too late now. Let's get rolling. I guess fingers off of the emulsion as much as possible. So, not really sure I understand that, because like 120, it's got numbers on the backing paper. I don't know if you can see that, if that's going to focus or not. But it's got two sets of numbers. Both go up to 12, but one goes one way, one goes the other. So at the moment I can see 7 and 5 on that. Not sure which way they're going. Anyway, I don't really care. Just following what those guys said. Roll it onto the spool. And as those guys said, you can see the film, the 35mm sprocket holes through the backing paper holes. Oh, we got a couple more inches. There we go. slightly past a bit of tape now, so I think it's safe to say we can chop that off. And chop. That's what was the next bit, was to roll it back up into this tag, wasn't it? Probably not the most exciting live video that you're going to watch today, but hey, maybe not the most boring one either. Okay, so as you can see there, the film is there, and that's my little rolled up bit. So we're just gonna, I guess we'll wet the tension off of that now. Oh man. I meant to let the tension off the spool end. Right, let's tuck that in. Just start rolling. That's ridiculous. Start that again, shall we? Just let it all go. I think I may have royally screwed this up. Don't want to accidentally straight in there. Ah, bugger it. Let's just start again. Shouldn't have let that go. Definitely not. Right. Film in. Rolly, 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 rolly. Don't be Rolly Joe. I mean, fortunately, it's not very long, so it doesn't take very long. So, we roll that bit up. I don't recall either of those guys saying how tight you needed to roll that bit up. But I think I probably... Should I tape that on there? I'm going to tape that on there. I'll stop that. Going everywhere. That can do. Right. Yeah, that's definitely. That's the way forward. Take that down. Roll this up. Glad I tried this with a dummy one. There we go. That's better. So now the film tucked in there. Just keep that nice and yes, definitely glad this is a dummy roll. So as I said, the reason that I do this live is it might make me think a little bit more about what I'm doing instead of screwing it up in front of everyone. But then I kind of realise I don't really care if I screw it up in front of you guys. I got nothing else to do. You don't have to watch if you don't want to. There's that. Definitely saw Matt doing that. Must be the way to do it. I'll close up my thumb there. Enjoy that. So let's roll that. Must be getting near the end of the film now, yeah. I mean, that looks too big to go in there. Is that too big to go in there? No, it's not. Loads of them. So let's get rolling, and then I'm sure. Now Matt said about just lifting that bit of tape, didn't he? Ken, you didn't say anything about that. And frankly, this is just a dummy. And that bit of tape, that's a wrong, sellotape's a wrong type of tape. And I don't really know, I don't think there's a problem there, so we're going to go with that. Okay, so that's in. Spool, wound up film, dummy film. Just wind that up a little bit. So where's the cartridge? Of course, right in front of me, but upside down. And both my hands are taken. So, there we go. Back of the cartridge. Let's see how many ways I can screw this up. Film bit gets dropped in there. Tight, but not too tight. And take up spool gets dropped in there. As Matt said, there's two. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a guide in there, which the edges of the spool fit into. Seems to fit. So we just turn that a bit. Okay. If I let go, this is all going to go everywhere. No. Okay. Back of the cartridge. Back on. Just take that out. We'll take that. I mean, that looks pretty well sealed. Okay. So that, if you can see that, that's where the camera, the winder mechanism in the camera actuates on the spool that we wound the film off of a minute ago, and turns. And you look in there, you can see the little window with the arrow, just like you would with 120. So in theory, if I turn this, if I've done this right, let's just try and sort of scissors, try and turn that. Is that arrow going to move? No, I'll do it like that, isn't it? Hey! We have wind. So, in theory, if I bung this in the camera now, I mean, that feels pretty tight. If we bung it in the camera, which I didn't think to put on the table in front of me, hold that thought. And I don't know where I put it, so hold that for 1 second longer. That's what happens when you have too many bloody cameras. Over there, found it. So this is a Kodak Instamatic 255X. Don't know if it's any good for reloads, don't know if it's any good for Facmatics, but this cartridge, this very cartridge, when it was full of Verachrome pan, worked fine in it. So I'm hoping it'll work fine now. We're about to find out. So open it, little tag on the bottom there. So this, and the lighting is shit in here. This there is the little pin that those guys are referring to that locates with the holes in the backing paper, and that's the film that you have, that some reloads have a problem with or something. I guess we'll just try it. Drop it in. Only goes in one way. I don't really like. I don't really feel like they fit very well. But that's it, I think. Close the door. See through the back the cartridge and the little arrow that we saw earlier. Just wind them. Oh, that sounds a bit. Oh, I think I may have just met some film there. Okay, so that no longer winds. That